Hi guys, my Max 6. We're back at the Mecca with a beautiful Juliana Daniell. Hi.
Hey guys, how are you?
So Juliana, the first time you get to shoot with us, but I'm very excited. You are actually living here now,
That's
right?
correct. Yeah, a little over a year. Still new.
Still new, yeah. So I got the chance to shoot you today. What are we gonna train, Juliana?
We are going to be going through a leg workout that I like to do. I always mix things up, but right now in my workouts, this is what I'm doing.
All right, so we're gonna follow you in there and see what you got.
Sounds good.
You got your magic bag there?
I do.
Can you show us what you got in there?
I've got my L-glutamine.
Ooh, okay. So pre-workout stack, guys.
Chained out. My carnage sport. And then this, I don't take this before I work out, but I have a scoop, or at least a half a scoop every single morning, whether I'm cooking with it or drinking it. So
Awesome.
off of here. But this is my pre-workout stack, so I always have my L-glutamine, which is really great for your muscles. There goes my shaker. Of course, my carnage sport, which is going to take that fat outside of my body once I get ready and burning, and then of course my chain reaction, which is going to keep my muscles strong.
Awesome. Thanks for telling us.
So on every workout day, no matter if it's legs, arms, backs, whatever, I always do some sort of a warm-up on the treadmill. Just like a 5 to 10 minutes, depending on how I'm feeling. Nothing quick, nothing crazy. Usually around like a 3.6. Just a quick little walk, do some side steps, backwards runs. And then I also always love to train with a polar heart rate monitor as well, so I'm going to go ahead and get that started. And they have different settings and things that you can use. I just like to control my heart rate, so just to give you guys, while I'm walking, getting warmed up, a little background. I love to cardio train. Not cardio train, but cardio train with weights. So a lot of my workouts, whether I'm competing or just staying in shape, is a variation of lighter weight, higher reps, and then I'm always doing something aerobic in between. So you'll see I got my jump rope, I've got some bands and things, but I always incorporate all of that into my workouts. I prefer that for myself. It works better for my body. So play with it. If you guys have never tried it, try it out. If you already do it, we're on the same page.
I can't wait to see this workout.
Start off with just some regular squats. The key here is keeping your core tight and making sure your feet are out, not underneath you, a little bit in front. That way you're going to engage more of your glutes and less of your quads. And I do about 4 sets of 20. But as you see, it's not that heavy. I only will get up to about maybe a 25 on each side, but that's pushing it. And if you notice, my glutes are always engaged top and bottom. I never let them go. Feet are a little bit further than shoulder width apart. And my core is tight, sucked in. Belly button all the way through the back of my spine. And now that I've been talking, I've lost count, so we'll do 4 more. By the way, that corner was a little tight back there, but normally between those sets of those 4 sets of 20, I'm going to get out my jump rope, which is in my bag. I'm going to do about a minute of jump roping. Depending on how I feel, I might skip a set, but squat, jump rope, squat, jump rope, squat,
wow.
Jump rope, squat. Back squat. Some places don't have these. If you don't have it, it's okay. You can do different variations of this, but reverse hack squat. I'm going to keep my feet here, right? My butt is going to be going backwards, so I got to get it off the rack first.
I counted 19.
Hey, it's Monday. Give me a break. I'll do an extra on the next set. But key to that is to really drive through your heels. Again, keeping your core tight. that back stays straight. I use my elbows as a little bit of a prop. It's more comfortable for me, but the key is to drive those heels in and really engage those glutes the entire time. Now, we're gonna jump rope. So in between those sets, like I said, I got my jump rope. I'm gonna do about a minute on, depending on how many times I mess up. But I like to just keep my heart rate up. And then I'll get back over there and do 3 more sets of 19 or 20.
Awesome.
So if you guys don't know, these are called hip thrusts. Sometimes I like to put my feet up on a bench, if I have it, or step, I should say. Either way, you're still working the same muscles. The key here, again, is squeezing those glutes at the top. But it's that muscle-mind connection of not losing it when you go down. So it's still engaged, still engaged, still engaged, and then you're driving up, really engaging from the bottom of your glutes all the way to the top. These are some of my favorites. And again, 4 sets of 20. Next time I'm gonna have to bring a counter because I can't multitask. Alright, that's enough for that set. Next exercise, because I didn't jump rope in between my hip thrust, I just wanted to kind of give my body a little bit of a rest. Now I'm gonna get some cardio in here. Hop squats. So I'm gonna do about 20 to 30, probably about 4 sets. So key here, same as always, core is tight. You want your butt to almost touch, but not touch, but you're engaging everything, but you're sitting back as far as you can, so that your knees aren't over your toes, and you're just popping. And it's light touches. You don't want to be slamming. And I kind of use my arms for a little bit of momentum and just to keep fluidity throughout the movements. All right guys, over here now on the hamstring curl. Again, I'm doing about 30 pounds, 30 or 40 pounds, depending on how my hamstrings feel, but I am gonna get after these. I'm gonna do jump roping in between, probably about 4 sets of 20 again. Sometimes when I'm doing hamstring curls, I can feel myself favoring one leg or the other, whether I'm tired or whether something's just not feeling right. So after that first set, if that's how I'm feeling, those middle sets, that 2 and 3 sets, I'm gonna do one leg. So I'll drop the weight. I'll put about, if I'm doing 30 pounds, I'll put about 15. If I'm doing 40, I'll put about 10. Sorry, reverse that, you know what I mean. Half the weight of what I'm doing with both legs, I'll do with one for those 2 middle sets, and then that last 4th set, I'll go back to using both legs at the same time to really make sure that I'm firing each hamstring, because I myself know I can get dominant on my right or my left, depending on where I am body-wise. So if that's how I feel, those middle 2 sets are gonna be single legs. It's gonna be cable kickbacks. I have my own ankle cuffs that I got on like Amazon or something crazy, but I'm gonna get these on, and then we're gonna do kickbacks.
All the way down.
I get them as tight as I possibly can. Don't need 190 pounds, that's for sure. I usually do about 20 to 30. This is my first set, so I'll start with 20. Hook yourself in.
Hey, don't kick anybody.
I like to have it, I play with my chest position with these, so sometimes I'll have it be bent over, but I'm always trying to watch myself in the mirror to really make sure that the posture stays right and I don't get any arches or any hunches. So try to find yourself in the mirror. I might start low, I might move up and come in closer, but it's all about the glutes on this one. It's just not about flinging your leg back, it's engaging that glute, firing back all the way, squeezing at the top, and then keeping it tight the whole way. Play with your foot too. Flex that foot, point your foot, see what feels best for you. And again, 4 sets of 20 on each leg. But if I'm upping the weight a lot, I'll drop the reps. So if it's a little bit of a lighter day, I'll do 4 sets of 20 using around the same weight. If I'm gonna get a little heavier, I'll drop those reps each time. So I might do 1 set of 20, then I'll go to 15, 12, 12, and then 10, depending on my weights and how I feel. The end.
You know I never come up here.
Oh, well, welcome to the top of Gold's Gym, everyone. I guess you haven't seen this view. Let's get a view. This is some of the
bird view
over here.
Yep,
Bird view. On the other side as well.
Yep.
Okay, so our legs are done. Now we're gonna do some abs, some of my favorite abs. I always use a Bosu ball. You can use just a regular stability ball if you don't have the Bosu, but we're gonna do some abs. I play with my feet positioning, my foot positioning, if you will. So we're gonna do some abs, and then after that, we are gonna go do a little finishing cardio, touching some sprints on the treadmill. So do some abs. I like doing them on the Bosu ball, mainly because it gives a different angle for the arch in my back. So when you're flat on the floor, you can only get so far, right? You could about here. Whereas on the Bosu, you can actually extend further back, which is gonna let you engage that core longer, and for longer as in time and also longer as in length. And for me, I play with where my feet are. So I might do the first set with my feet here. The second set, I'll bring them out, and then I even butterfly. So I'll butterfly here, which is gonna work a little bit of the lower abs. And just simple movements, nothing crazy. Always relax, try to keep your neck relaxed, don't be yanking on your neck here. It's all about your core, nothing else. And I falter in that too, so it's a challenge, but as soon as you engage that core, breathe out, breathe in. And then I even do them on the sides too. So I'll rotate to each side, get on my side, here, yep. And again, you're gonna extend and get a little bit of extension here, and then engage the squeeze. And you can play with your feet to where you're comfortable. If you need a wider stance, that's okay. Bring it closer. Play with that hand. If you can't feel your abs, your obliques working, put your hand on them. Make sure you actually feel them. And again, relax that neck. Sometimes I just lay it in the hand and really squeeze. And I'll do anywhere from 30 on each way. Sometimes I do 30 for the center, 20 on the obliques. And just mix it up. Have fun with them.